Hey guys, what is up? It is me, Cass from Cass's Critters here, and first off, excuse this, I'm too lazy to fix it. But I got a suggestion from a friend on Instagram who said that I should start doing a reticulated python care series, for which everything about the reticulated python and keeping it as a pet instead of having it as a breeder like most people do. Well, this one specifically might not be a breeder, I'm not sure, but if you know me at all, you'll know that I have this goal of making Bad Eaters, which is the hybrid pairing between a reticulated python and a Burmese python, and I'm absolutely obsessed with that. But let's get to talking about the reticulated python, I guess. So this is my reticulated python. This is Mercury. He is almost a year old. He'll be a year old in late April. And as you see, not my elbow, but he has to poop. And he's just waiting for the right moment to poop on me. But he is almost a year old. He's probably around 4.5 foot maybe. His thickest part is pretty thick. And these are a fast-growing snake. So pretty much people have an appeal to the reticulated python because it is the biggest snake species in the world. And by biggest, I mean longest. I don't mean heaviest. The heaviest would be the green anaconda. But these are the longest species of snake in the world. And people have an appeal to them because giant snakes are fucking cool. If you get them as babies, you have the time to raise them up and get the enclosure built, but they do grow quick. They do grow out of their enclosures really quick. I'm going to have to be upgrading him fairly soon as well. And right now, I've been keeping him in a bin because that's what he's been shedding in. I've kept him in a bin ever since I got him, really. And then I went to a vivarium for a little while, and it just didn't work out. It did not hold humidity at all. And he was having really shitty sheds. So I put him into a bin again, and he's doing really well. He's shedding great. And I couldn't be any more proud. And I need to hold him at this level. And I think he's in like a 48 quart bin right now. He's gonna have to be moved into one of those under the bed rolly bin things, or like a Christmas tree bin. Not that soon, but pretty soon. Are you getting ready to poop on me? Just like another thing with reticulated pythons is they're very, very bitey as babies, or can be. And you really need to tame him out yourself. Like, as you see, my boy is really tame. He doesn't bite me anymore. He doesn't really hiss. But he did a lot when he was a baby. And he was really defensive when eating, especially. He did not want me to watch him eat. Now he doesn't really care. And the only reason I do that is for videos, or if I need to feed him quick, or if I'm feeding him live. Which I don't feed him live really ever. But if I need to do it in a pinch, then I'll do it, because he will easily convert back to pre-kill, which is what I use for him. I don't buy frozen small rats, because what's the point? Another thing you should know about reticulated pythons is they are loud breathers, very loud breathers. Any big, heavy-bodied snake, or, well, they're not really that heavy-bodied, but any big snake that has the potential to get massive size or is heavy body will be a loud breather. You will hear it and you'll think, oh my god, he has a respiratory infection, but I can assure you, for 9 times out of 10, he doesn't. If you were keeping everything perfect, he doesn't. He is a very loud breather, but does not have any sort of respiratory infection, does not have anything like that, but just breathes really loud. He will come up to my ear and just like wheeze. It's funny. What else? What other random facts for this introduction? Reticulated pythons have many morphs, including things like pied, golden child, and a cow. Cow's a really nice one. And those are all 3 that I want very badly, so look them up because they are amazing. They have many morphs just like ball pythons, but not nearly as many, and yeah. But they do have many. Males stay smaller than females, as most species of snake. Males do stay smaller. And for a full mainland like he is, a female would probably be around 14 to 20 foot, and a male could stay between 10 to 14. So it's really just in that area. It really depends how much you feed them, what locality they are, stuff like that. He gets fed small rats weekly, but I'm trying to switch it up a little bit. So sometimes it's weekly, sometimes it's every other week, and it's really depending on, does he have to poop, does he still have a bump, and how big was his last prey, and I don't know, money. I don't want him growing way too quick. These snakes can be obese very quickly. They can get obese extremely quickly. And once they're obese, it's really hard to get them to not be obese anymore, because they will be hungry all the time, and you'll be trying to cut back their food, and they'll be hungry. So, excuse my hair, I just woke up. So when getting a reticulated python, expect them to be nippy and expect giant poops. Just saying. Because even this little guy right here, his poops are like 3 inches long. And that's probably because I feed him rats, but he definitely can take them. But just expect giant poops. Hey boy. Reticulated pythons are iridescent. I don't know, I think that's pretty. Even their tummy scales are iridescent, but in my lighting, you're not going to see him. And he wants to go towards the light. As you see, my boy is very not head shy. He's a really good boy. You really have to work with your snake. This is a species that you should probably work with daily, if not, like, every other day. Because they're very intelligent. Do not do anything to hurt them. And try to avoid getting them sick, because injections will break their trust. If you have to open their mouth, it'll break their trust. And they're really smart snakes. And I'm sorry if this is all jumbled. This is off the top of my head. This is what I know about reticulated pythons. In the next one, we will be talking about general care and stuff like that. So, yeah. We thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.